Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. I'm here at an off-grid homestead of a longtime friend of mine. And I just thought I'd show you a couple little things that I think are cool, that you might think are cool. Here's two girls, two Rhodesian Ridgebacks, right here. They sleep up on the porch. And out here, we have what's left of the garden going into the fall garden. We have the peppers. And they're just about ready to be picked because it's fixing to get cold here. It's a little chilly this morning. And out here we have, what is this, Brother Jerry? Is this?
Well, that's just weeds in the middle.
No, we eat this.
Oh, that is burdock.
Oh yeah, burdock. We eat this. These are weeds, but you can eat it. My wife cooks that as greens. And then out here.
And then there's Siberian kale.
Oh, I almost stepped on it. Here's spinach, right in here. And then kale, lots of kale, Siberian kale. So, you know, a garden that one can eat off of. Wood pile, wood splitter, and here's something pretty cool right here. Solar. Solar power. Now, truth in advertising, this was an off-grid house homestead for years, and then they finally brought in some electric power to run the air conditioner. Summers were just starting to wear on them, and but they're still set up to go solar, you know, at the flip of a switch, literally. And so these are the solar panels. Some of them are put away in the barn to save them right now. And then we have what's left of the tomato garden. You know, it's about done right here. And then up here's an orchard, and I haven't been here for years, and this orchard wasn't here. Actually, this hillside was all dirt years ago. See, building a homestead takes time, right? But time and effort pays off. And so all these trees, the little trees, are fruit trees. Little pond down there. The house is run, there's a well uphill that way. And initially it was a solar pump powered it. Excuse me. But now there's an electric pump in it. But again, they could pump it by solar if they wanted to. And that runs, the water line runs to the top of this house. This house was built by a man who used to work behind a computer desk and then decided with his 16-year-old son they were going to live in an off-grid house. And they built this 3-story off-grid house by themselves. And it took them, I don't know, about a year, I think, to get it done on the outside. And, you know, they're still constantly working on it. But all those windows are facing south to get the sun, the exposure in the sun. And up in the top, in the attic, which, you know, I can't show you right now, are two 200-gallon water tanks that are supported up there. And I was talking to my brother, and he's like, you know, people always say, do you have any idea how much water weighs? He's like, well, yeah, actually, I do. And so he designed his house to hold the two 200-gallon water tanks. So there's 400 gallons of water up in the attic. And so the water flows up in there, and then it flows down through the house. On-demand hot water heaters with propane, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, this is the kind of thing you can do with time and effort. It didn't take a whole lot of money. It took a whole lot of time. It took a whole lot of effort. He, like us, like my wife and I and the other people at Shofar Mountain, lived in a trailer while he was building his house, a camper trailer that he bought, a used one. He moved out here in February, so, you know, you pay your dues, but you end up with this off-grid homestead that's just gorgeous. And, you know, like I said, his gardens are going to bed now, but he's got fruit trees, and there's other gardens around here. I'm just not going to walk to them. He's got water, you know, ham radio up there. You can see the antenna. Solar, wood heat. You know, it's just awesome. And, hey, you can get off the grid, but it's not the kind of thing, unless you have a whole lot of money, that you're going to be able to just walk into and it's all going to be perfect and beautiful. So I go to places like this. I go to places like Straightway, and I get fueled. I get motivated. I get ideas for things that we can incorporate at Shofar Mountain. So take that first step, and I hope I see you out there.